With the 18th pick in the upcoming NBA draft, we're going to take a look at some potential prospects that could become Chicago Bulls. Also, with the potential blockbusters the Bulls have been recently linked to, will the Bulls even be making their own pick? I discuss it on this episode of On My Bull. It's almost officially draft time, and if you're anything like me, you've been hearing a lot of different names as potential options for our Chicago Bulls. So this right here is going to be our draft night primer. What to watch for. For the first time since 2017, the Bulls will have a first round pick outside of the lottery because we finally made it back as a playoff team. Because of this, there's been an upgrade in team expectations. Fans want to see this 18th pick used on a player that can come in and contribute right away, if not traded away for a proven veteran. The first prospect that we're going to look at for the Bulls, should they choose to keep the pick, is Ohio State big man E.J. Liddell. A little bit undersized as a big at 6'7", but with a 7-foot wingspan and 243-pound frame, he should be able to handle his own as a forward in this league with the ability to play some small ball five. As a junior, he'll be expected to come in and compete right away. And his 19-8 average in the Big Ten shows he can compete on a high level against quality opponents. He also added 2.6 blocks per game, which is a major need for us. And his 76% free throw and 37% three-point percentages means he should be able to knock down some key shots. I also believe he'll be able to come right in and provide some defensive versatility and some much-needed scoring off the bench for us. Now, staying in that lane of defensive versatility is another name frequently mocked to the Bulls, and LSU sophomore Tari Eason. Standing at 6'8", with a 7'2" wingspan, the athletic Eason would probably be able to switch off on every position on the court. No lie. Defensively. 17-6 with 1.9 steals per game, 1.1 blocks per game off the bench in 24 minutes a game, with a per 36-minute average of 25-9, 2.9 steals, 1.6 blocks. Sounds like absolute insanity that he could potentially fall. He also shot 80% from the free throw line and 36% from the three and 50% overall. Although a fairly high turnover rate that he would definitely have to work on, Tari Eason could be a potential star. Another prospect that could potentially land with the Bulls is Santa Clara Junior wing, Jalen Williams. Williams has been a fast riser during this pre-draft process, and with good reason. Standing at 6'5" 3/4 with a 7'2" 1/4 wingspan. The offensive versatility and defensive potential just might make your head pop. He averaged 18 points a game with 4 rebounds a game and 4 assists a game. He shot 50, 40, 80. If you watch his game tape, you can just imagine him and Ayo forming an exciting backcourt off the bench. Also, the need for knockdown shooting makes him a very interesting prospect. Now, these next few prospects, they kind of fall into the not likely to be around range. but could be some really great fits for us. The first is another Ohio State prospect and a knockdown shooter, freshman Malachi Brown. At 6'5.5", with a 6'10" wingspan, and averaged just under 14 points a game, shot almost 42% from three and 83% from the free throw line. The playoff loss against the Bucks just proved our need for a knockdown shooter, and Branham provides just that. Next up is another prospect that I don't believe will be available, but is worth looking at, is Duke sophomore center Mark Williams. Standing at 7'2", with an eye-popping 7'6.5" wingspan and an average of 2.8 blocks per game, Williams is just the type of defensive prospect that the Bulls could use against the likes of Giannis, Embiid, Bam, and he's a perfect offense-defense counterpart for Vooch. Last up will be Memphis freshman center Jalen Duren. 6'11", with a 7'5" wingspan, averaged 2.1 blocks a game, and has the speed and athleticism to run the floor with Ball and Levine to provide all kind of highlights. Duren is also the youngest player in this draft, which we've seen that before in Pac. And not only has the potential to help right away with his defense, but it also could become a potential star replacement over time if Vooch isn't re-signed. Bulls have also been named to plenty of trade rumors this offseason. It's been said that they've been shopping that number 18th pick along with Kobe White. And although I'm not sure if they be looking to move up in the draft or get an established veteran, I think there could be a legit argument made for both sides. So, for me personally, although I kind of think that he similar game to Pat, I like Tyrese in the star quality, star potential. So what do you want to see the Bulls do with the 18th pick? You want to see EJ Liddell, who might be the perfect fit? Let me know in the comments. And don't forget to like, share, subscribe for more news and fan support for our Chicago Bulls right here on the On My Bull podcast. Catch you later.